So the Grammys was a relentless tirade of sanctimonious anti-Trump virtue signalling, with mega-rich, out-of-touch celebrities desperately trying to outdo each other with tawdry woke diatribes. Didn't see that one coming.
Equality in a world that is not equal, not just, and not ready for the change we are here to bring. Unless you're tired, you're poor, and any immigrant who seeks refuge.
I mean, how brave must you need to be to get up in front of a self-satisfied circle jerk that already agrees with everything you say, and regurgitate the same glib mantra that they're about to regurgitate 5 minutes later? So stunning. So brave. The general public aren't even allowed into this ass-kissing contest. Yet you've got the gall to get up there and claim you speak for the little people. Give me a break. Hashtag MeToo slacktivists didn't waste an opportunity to lecture us about the objectification of women.
We come in peace, but we mean business.
While girls with little more than paint covering their tits jiggled around on stage, while the audience whooped and hollered for Hillary Clinton.
One reason why he liked to eat at McDonald's. Nobody knew he was coming.
A woman who publicly attacked and privately intimidated actual rape victims.
Hillary led the effort to disparage her husband's woman accusers who were dismissed as bimbo eruptions.
Hollywood's so upset about harassment of women it invited a serial enabler of it to read a book at the Grammys. Hillary reading a fake book at the Grammys versus Trump reading a presidential speech at the State of the Union. Great consolation prize, Hillary. But hey, at least Grammy nominee Big Sean was in attendance, another noted poster child for the movement against the sexual abuse of women. Oh no, my bad, he's the guy who worked with Eminem on a song about raping Ann Coulter. He's the guy who was arrested for sexually abusing a 17-year-old girl. Maybe Big Sean should take tips from that other Me Too icon, Grammy winner Kendrick Lamar, whose most recent album honors women by referring to them as rats, hoes and bitches. Not to be outdone, fellow Grammy nominee Rick Ross likes to rap about date rape, but the award for ardent Me Too male feminist has to go to Grammy nominee Tyler the Creator, who in his song Troncat advises his fans to, quote, rape a pregnant bitch. I mean, maybe Harvey Weinstein can return to public life as a hip-hop artist. The Grammys would love him. Lorde wore a quote by a feminist author saying our times are intolerable and calling on people to overthrow the oppressors. So I guess she must have been talking about Iran, where actual oppressors are imprisoning actual feminists for standing up for actual women's rights. No. She was whining about not being asked to perform at the Grammys. Well, cry me a river. While Lorde was praised for her vacuous platitude, Joy Via's message of, hey, why don't we protect females by not killing them in the womb, didn't go down so well. Pretty bad weekend for Jay-Z, 8 nominations and 0 awards. He also got roasted by Trump, who reminded him that black unemployment was at a record low. Oh, but money doesn't matter according to Jay-Z.
It's not about money at the end of the day.
Except if you're selling crack cocaine to black people, then bragging about how it gave you great business acumen years later. But Jay-Z really cares about African Americans. He also really cares about women, which I presume is why he was nominated for 8 Grammys. Jay-Z is all about the Me Too movement. After all, this is the same guy who gave us the immortal feminist line, you know I thug 'em, fuck 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, 'cause I don't fucking need 'em. I mean, Jay-Z cares so much about women. He cheats on his wife, the mother of his 2 daughters. Perfect role model. Now, the Resistance is set to stage another public temper tantrum with the George Soros-sponsored People's State of the Union. At this point, what exactly are you resisting?
This is classic Trump derangement syndrome. They still cannot get past the fact that they lost an election that happened over a year ago. And what I would like to know is, what are we resisting now? Are we resisting the elimination of ISIS? Are we resisting this booming Trump economy where unemployment rate for women is now at an 18-year low, where the unemployment rate for African Americans is the lowest that it's ever been documented? Are we resisting that 270 companies have now announced that they are going to give back to their employees raises and bonuses and put more money in their 401ks since the Trump tax cuts have taken effect? What are we resisting?
Then we had to endure the spectacle of James Corden apologizing for being white. It's funny because I know numerous people who've worked with James Corden, and every single one of them, every single one, says he treats his colleagues like dirt and is a complete twat. Maybe you should apologize for that. And how did the American people respond to all this? Grammy viewership plunged 20% compared to last year. Ratings hit an all-time low. Just like the NFL, everyone's sick to the back teeth of you injecting identity politics into absolutely everything. The more you blithely regurgitate the same brain-dead progressive cliches, the the less people care. Newsflash, idiots, you're not Che Guevara. You're mindless celebrities. Savours the hysteria, savours the tedious virtue signalling. Drop the politics. Just shut up and sing.